Greetings, non-compliant Mary here with my intro video. I'm sitting here on a swing above the beginnings of an earthship. Earthships are sustainable living quarters built into a hillside using natural materials. They're as green as they come with a living roof. You can't see from this angle, but we're about 6 feet down into the ground now. The part closest to the camera here is going to be our root cellar. Further out, we're going to have our greenhouses. Greenhouses will help regulate the temperature for the living quarters in the middle. We'll have year-round fruits and vegetables, a green roof. Eventually, we'll probably have goats eating up on the roof, kind of like reindeer on the roof, but we'll have goats, and we'll get goat milk out of that. In addition to earth-based living, I practice mindfulness. Before I do anything, I ask myself 3 questions. Is it good for me? Is it good for those around me? Is it good for the planet? If I get 3 yeses, I go for it. As some of you are probably saying, what about the rules? What about the regulations? Well, I believe less laws and more people doing the right thing. I've known the difference between right and wrong since I was 5. I don't need the threat of incarceration or fine or penalty to help me choose. My secret power is authenticity. I've always wondered, most people wear masks. They pretend to be somebody that they think other people want. How do you ever find your tribe when you're making believe? Everyone's making believe, so I'm authentic. I am what I am. If you watch TV, it even tells you what you should smell like. I can tell you what I smell like. I smell real. Yes, that's what I do. I smell real. Let's see. Health is a biggie for me. I was abundantly healthy until I wasn't healthy at all. I lost my first child, went on an antidepressant. There were side effects. Each side effect had a pill. Until I was on 3 shelves of pharmaceuticals with no quality of life. That was really, really tough. I had 3 car accidents in 1 week. One of them I fell asleep at a red light and just went through the intersection into a tree. No problem though, I had good insurance, and although I was drugged out of my mind, I was drugged with a doctor's prescription, which made it all good. But I believe in do no harm. No harm to myself, no harm to others, no harm to this planet, to their possessions, no harm. So I went off all 3 shelves, cold turkey, one day, a decision. That was pharmaceutical brain talking. Yes, I needed to go off them, but not all in one day. That was crazy. About 1.5 years later, my body stopped shaking, and I went to another primary care, and he suggested cannabis, and I laughed. He suggested cannabis again, and I laughed. He said, do you want to go back on pharmaceuticals? And I stopped laughing. So I tried it. I tried smoking pot. Wow. And it worked. What I found out is that cannabis helps balance my self-correcting body of cells in such a way that my body does what it was designed to do, heal. All I need to do is give it good nutrition, get out of its way, end the war between my ears, things like that. But basically, treat my body well, and it can heal if I let it. So I did. That was good. Well, I started growing my own medicine because prices were expensive at dispensaries, and I wanted mine to be organic, really, truly organic, and I found out a lot of my health comes from moving my body joyfully in the sunshine, so there was a lot of benefit for me. I had a man call me up and tell me that he was a disabled veteran in a mobile home park, no longer mobile, a medical marijuana patient, and asked if I could come help with meds. I said, sure. I went over there. It was legal. Just have to join the collective, or really you don't even have to do that. As long as you're both patients, you can share amongst each other. Well, he wasn't disabled, and he wasn't a veteran. He wasn't a medical marijuana patient. It wasn't even a he. He was a they. It was a sting operation arresting anyone who came to this man's needs. So there I was, falling off the edge of everything I considered kind and loving and decent and good in the world. And that's when I found the human solution. They helped guide me through the process. They told me things that were real, things that my public defender did not tell me, because it didn't support the system. It supported truth, justice, and it supported my own freedom. 2 years later, the process ended with the day before going to trial. They dismissed the case for lack of evidence. Well, I could have told them that 2 years earlier, but this is a system that eats its young, so they weren't interested in that. And after that, I became more active in the human solution and found out, wow, there are a lot of good people out there. So I encourage any one of you that if you find anything that resonates with what I've said here, find the membership link on this website. Become a member. Just a few bucks. Every cent goes towards helping people like me and others, many more before me and many after. And if you really want to do yourself a favor, become an active member. Not only pay a membership fee, but become active in helping us turn this crazy law, this law against a plant that can grow in anyone's backyard. Let's help end this whole crazy situation of criminalizing this plant. We're not for legalization. Legalization is just a way to tax you. We're for the end of prohibition. Let people be free. Let them be healthy and happy. Let them grow medicine in their backyard. Let them grow food in their backyard. Let's get away from all the chemicals. Let's get to something real. I am non-compliant Mary. I am a breathing part of the human solution. Hey-ho!